Hello and welcome to season 5, episode 1 of the Good Poets Gaming podcast. We're really excited for this season, got some brilliant guests lined up, and the first one is Cali. A lot of you might know Cali, he's absolutely smashing it for numbers and content and all that, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what makes Cali the creator he is. So, Cali, introduce yourself, tell people where they can find you and what you do.
My name is Cali. You can find me at my TikTok handle is Cali HDVR. Had to think then. Um, but I do a range of different content from skateboarding to just anything that really pops to my mind. Something that
Yeah.
I think people either will enjoy or just something that I wanted to post that I enjoy personally.
Yeah, that
Wicked.
that is one of the things that I quite like about your content in that you do just post whatever. I mean this in the nicest way possible, whatever the fuck you want,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
and it seems to be working for you. And I actually, you probably don't know this, but I actually owe you a little bit of an apology, Callie, because when I first came across your page, I judged you a little bit and thought
Oh,
this is a gaming creator and he's doing all this different stuff, and I don't know if this aligns with everything, but after actually watching you, you're doing it for the love of game. You love it. You're not just a gaming creator. You're a skateboarder. You do everything else. So, little public apology from me. But yeah, you're a
it's
class act,
okay.
mate. You're a
I like
class act.
I like loads of things. I'll be honest. Other
Yeah,
than just
Mm.
my skateboarding and gaming, like I enjoy a whole range of different things.
I'll go on.
Yeah.
Give us a few.
Which is what I mean. I would like to put them on my TikTok, but sometimes I know for a fact they wouldn't get pushed. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
like I enjoy parkour and stuff like that. But I
Oh,
think
nice.
wicked.
yeah. But I think due to the range of my content, it probably wouldn't do very well. So I choose
Mm.
not to really
You
upload
you
any of
you,
that shit.
you could do like Mirror's Edge in real life, you know?
I'd love to do
Oh,
something like that.
I'd watch the shit out of that. I'd love
Yeah.
that.
I think that would be sick.
I mean, I think I'm a bit old to be jumping off roofs now, but when I was younger, I used to do loads of stuff.
Yeah, I remember I jumped off a roof once in my youth and very nearly broke both my legs. So that was
Oh,
the one and only time I'd ever do that.
well, we have like a raised bed that's like, I don't know, like a meter and a half in our garden. And I jumped off of that and I genuinely felt it in my my knees. I was like, oh God.
Like one of
Oh,
them. Do you know what you could do, which is actually trending at the minute? Have you seen those videos where like older people will like jump off something and then it's like they go, "Yes, I've done it," but it's like a ghost
yeah,
of them,
yeah,
and
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
look
yeah.
behind them and they're like they're not there. Um, but
Oh,
let's get into a little bit of your content creation. We talked about your different kind of hobbies and stuff. This isn't one on the list, but I suppose the first question is what changed it from being just stuff that you did as a hobby to maybe you know trying to share it with other people.
I don't know really. I mean, I've always enjoyed like making content since a very young age. Since about 8 years old, you know, when like PewDiePie was like proper
Yeah,
popping, and
yeah,
and I think every kid wanted to be like a YouTuber back then, at least then.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
and I just kind of like I love gaming as a whole, always have. And then YouTube came across, and it was like, oh yeah, this is something people can fucking do.
yeah,
When I was younger, it was like didn't have a lot of money, so had to make do with what I had. But
yeah.
Yeah,
just started off recording my friends doing skateboard videos. Um, at at
Nice.
at the start, and then I got a. I don't know if you guys know what HDPVR is.
no.
I want to say
No.
yeah, but I know
so,
of the name of it, but I don't
so
know what it is.
it's basically just a capture card that
Okay.
a lot of like Call of Duty YouTubers had back in the day. Because
Right.
Uh-huh.
I used to make Call of Duty edits, and I was the only one that had a HD PVR because I was always making content. So everyone would just come to me and be like, "Yo, can you record my clips for me? Like, we'll go in a game, and you
Yeah.
spectate me, and I record my clips." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't mind." And ever since, like, what 2010, something like that. I've been proper just at it. And it didn't get to a point until now where I can, monetize it and do shit like that.
Mm.
Wow. Wow. Again, this one isn't on our list. I have a feeling that the list is going to become irrelevant very quickly.
Oh
But
yeah.
um, you mentioned like around 2010. So you've basically been doing this for like a decade and a half at least. Um, any advice for us up and coming, uh, newer to the game, content creators?
Just create what you like. Just create
Yeah.
create what you love. That's it. And if other people enjoy it, you'll get those people join you on the journey. That's
Yeah.
that's at least what I find. If you enjoy something and there's other people that enjoy it as well, then they're gonna follow along. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dan and I, we obviously speak to a bunch of content creators offline, like just like behind the scenes, and a lot of us, myself included, will come up against like exhaustion or like burnout, or it's tough. So as someone that's been doing it for so long, how do you like overcome that?
see, I don't really think I ever do. I think it's just something I just continue creating content. Um,
Okay.
and I think that's kind of what does it for me. I think I just create content through the burnout, and then the burnout
Right.
just wears off a little. I know,
Oh,
I
No,
know
I love
fair.
that.
like for some people, taking a little bit of a break is needed. But
Yeah,
for others, some people don't like taking a break. Like I don't like taking a break. I don't know what to do with my time half the time because I don't like I create content about gaming and stuff, but I don't actually game in my spare time because I like to stream my games. So I
Yeah.
like to enjoy the games
yeah,
with the audience. So I don't really play anything in my spare time or do anything like that. Like I'm mostly like if I can record it, then I will. Like I'll make content out of what I
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's brilliant.
I absolutely love that because, like, for me personally, when I hit burnout, I need to have a break. Like that, that's just
Mm,
programmed in me. Do you think it could also be the fact that because you do have the variety in
yeah,
the skateboard and the game and then the little skits that you've done and things like that. Do you feel like obviously if you get a little bit tired of the game and stuff, you can move over to skits and you can kind of. Whereas for like someone like me, it's just game and game and game, and it's easier to burn out. Do you think?
Yeah, it does add a variety, so you don't kind of get like sick of what you're doing. I mean, like I would do gaming content all day, every day,
Yeah.
but there's just other things that I want to upload. So if I could just
mm,
upload them, then I will. And I think
Mm.
that's what helps a lot, changing it up. Because if you do the same thing every single day, eventually you're either going to run out of ideas or get very tired.
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Exactly.
absolutely.
It happened to me. I was doing like I like to be like on a lot of different platforms. Um, so I was doing like YouTube videos and things like that. And very quickly I realized I didn't have the time to edit long form YouTube videos because I was trying to do three a
Mm,
week and it just wasn't for me. So now my YouTube's turned into a VOD channel. So I just upload my streams onto there because it's just, and being, the guy I am, it's just easier,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
I
that's
used
for
to do
me
that.
personally.
I
You used to
definitely
do
Yeah.
the
used to do
VODs as
that.
well.
Yeah, like when I first started getting into the streaming properly, I tried on Twitch for a bit,
Yeah,
and I did okay. I had a few people come in, and I used to just take the VODs from Twitch and just upload the entire gameplay as like a part, like
Yeah.
for my playthroughs.
yeah,
But as you said, you realize very quickly that if you ever want to try and do anything different with the streaming and it's not like full VODs and you've got to edit a lot of shit out, it
yeah.
gets like on
It's a
top
lot.
and you can't you can't keep doing it every day.
No.
That's
No.
where most people have editors, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Would you ever get editors, do you think, or do you quite like the process of editing yourself?
Nah, I like the process.
Me too.
As
I think it's
like
fun.
as much as I probably could ask someone to do it for me, and they'd probably be happy to do it. I like doing it myself.
Yeah, it has that personal touch. People know that it's you that has done the whole
The
production,
work.
as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I've been editing videos since I was like 8 years old. So I'm 29 now. So
Oh, you're still
yeah,
young.
yeah, yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. At the start, you mentioned that listeners and watchers can find you by on TikTok as Cali HDVR.
yeah,
Why the name Cali HDVR?
because originally I wanted to try and do exclusive VR content, but then
Okay.
but then I realized at some point that was something that wasn't really gonna carry on that far. I know there's a lot of VR games and there's
Yeah.
always updates and stuff like that. But the game list is very limited depending on the
Yeah.
system that you have. So
Yeah,
and then by the time I got the Quest 2, the Quest 3 was coming out, and then half the games that were being made was only for the Quest 3, and it was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna have to buy a new system. I don't really have the money for that. So it's kind of something that I was like, right, I can just continue doing what I'm doing now rather than trying to branch out and just do exclusive VR content. I realized very quick that that's hard to do one type of content, and then
yeah.
you get stuck in that
Yeah.
whole bubble of it, and you can't
Mm,
break out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what does your kind of creative process look like day to day? So, from the kind of the getting the idea to the actual upload, and what does that process look like for you?
Believe it or not, I've never saved a draft in my TikTok in my life.
I'm the
Uh,
same.
Well,
I
I
don't. I'm
I
not.
don't. All the ideas that I have come from like off the top of the head. So I'll either think about it the night before, or I'll think about it the day of. And I
Yeah,
never really, I never really plan anything out unless I'm going to like CEX and I'm buying an expensive game and I know that video will do well or something like that.
yeah.
I never plan anything out. It's just straight up, I have a thought, execute.
mm,
Nice. I like it, and I suppose that's quite good as well because like if a trend comes in and you've got 30 drafts and you're posting, I don't keep track of how many posts you do per day, but say you're posting one a day, that's a month that you've got to wait before you can do a trend that's like now,
yeah.
so there is
Yeah.
that element to it. On that, how many posts do you do a day or a week or?
I mean, sometimes I'll just post like one a day, but
Mm,
sometimes it can be like anywhere from 5 to 15 max
a
A
day?
day.
a day. But that's mostly just like it's either, talking to the camera in front of the gaming collection or replying to comments for a video. It's
Wow.
so
And
Oh.
they're very easy to do like that.
No,
yeah,
they are, but
that's mental, mate.
yeah,
But
that is still.
like I'm trying to do two a day at the minute, and I'm struggling with that. So fair play to you, mate.
No,
Do you
that is
ever
impressive.
sort of going off on a tangent? Do you ever find that like certain types of videos do better than others? Like for me personally, I know that whenever I do a vertical of like a streamer moment, that'll do well numbers wise and engagement wise for my channel because you know what a good
Yeah,
number is for yourself. But then when I do like a talking to camera piece or something that's a bit more meaningful, like I did a video like showing off the new merch and stuff, and it absolutely tanked views, but I had to do it because I was shouting out the artist and it was something that I
yeah.
really wanted to make.
Yeah.
Do you find that certain videos do much better than others, or is it kind of like a solid slope?
Uh, yeah, definitely. Some videos do better than others. So the CEX videos do very good. My skateboarding videos do pretty well.
Mm,
Um, and the video that I've uploaded just of me because I found that unit outside someone's
Yes,
house.
I've watched that one.
So I found that unit and I bought it back. It's like for a CRT that I'm gonna get. I'll do a
nice.
video for that when I pick it up. Um, But like me just painting that, I got like 20k views on
That's
yesterday.
mental.
Like yesterday,
Yeah.
I did that video yesterday, and I posted another one today, updating like and finishing the spray work. It's not even completely finished. There's still patches, but like those videos sometimes do well. And then I made a video of me making a terrible pasta. That fucking that that was crazy. That got like 100k views. What
Wow.
something stupid. But like those videos of me just talking to the camera half the time, they don't do very well, depending on the topic.
Okay.
The videos that that I don't necessarily know analytic wise how well they do, but for me, I think they're actually quite brave for you to put out are the ones where you actually talk about money, because you're not ashamed of it. You've openly admitted that you make not a extreme
Yeah,
amount, but you make money from doing this, and you're quite proud of it, if I'm saying that right, and as you should be. But some people just don't like that you're doing this as a job, and it baffles me. I
yeah.
don't get it.
I don't understand it either. Like, surely, if you could do something that you love as a job, why wouldn't you do it? Like,
Exactly.
I don't understand the mindset. I mean, like, because I get so many people just say, "Oh, you need to do a proper graft," and it's like, well, what's your idea of graft is completely different to my idea of graft. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
working on a roof, fine. I completely understand. You know, you have to go out, get up at stupid clock in the morning, and then go and do your job. And most people don't even want to be at that job.
No.
Exactly.
I completely understand it, but you know, I just if I can make money doing what I love, then why wouldn't I?
Exactly. Like
Absolutely.
it makes no sense to me how people can think, oh no, you're not allowed to make a video and not get you, I don't know what the analytics are, but let's say one video makes you 50 quid. Let's just use that round number. Or go and work at, a roofing firm and work all day and get maybe 200 quid.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. And,
Yeah.
we'd all be lying if we said we're not doing this. Like, if someone came to us and went, right, your videos are really good, here's 100 grand a year to keep doing the exact videos you're doing, we'd all bite the hand off at it. Do you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Of
But
course it would.
I
Like,
think it's also because a lot of people just don't know what goes into this, right?
no.
Like for example, your video where you were spray painting that unit, right? Um, just like obviously you've had to carry that unit, right? Like, and then you've had to like plan out how you're gonna do it. You've like had to edit it, and your edits are very in that video they're very like succinct. So like it's a very satisfying jump to each scene,
Yeah,
and that takes a lot of work. Like it's probably like a 2 minute video. If I had to guess, you probably spent half an hour to an hour just editing,
yeah.
right?
I did.
Yeah. So and that's the thing, right? Like people will sit there, watch a 3 minute video and think this guy's got it piss easy. But then you sit down and scrutinize and second guess yourself, like every decision you make. Like, do I cut this bit out? Do I like show this? Do I like all of that stuff? Like it takes a lot to do, and a lot of people just don't get it.
Nah, I definitely agree with that. A lot of people don't understand it, and from if you make content like a lot of people do, then you'll get the process of trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make a
Mm,
long even a short video that you've taken hours to record.
yeah,
Like, you know, even those ones, like when people do scripts, like scripted videos and skits, they've got a script written out. They've taken however long to try and record a video. Then they've got to make sure each piece fits perfectly
yeah.
perfectly. Yeah,
in what they're doing, and that takes a lot of time.
no,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I've had videos where essentially like I've had to keep doing the same thing over and over again for like half an hour just to get it perfect, right? And like people would have stopped after like 5 minutes, right? I'm just there doing it over and over again. Like it has to be great, knowing full well that I might upload it and it might get 2 views, but that's just the process, right?
Of course, yeah, it's just a process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did a video recently. I'd like to know your thoughts on this as well, Callie, because I've changed my mind on this. But I don't know if you've seen it. I used generative AI to create a song for me, like music, the music for it. I wrote the lyrics for it, and it was essentially about PlayStation going all digital. Um, and I did a video for it, and the whole video, the whole song's about 2 minutes long, and for each reference to gaming that was in it, I put an image that would, be funny, or if it said PlayStation, I'd have the logo, whatever. And that took me probably the best part about 2 hours to edit that 2 minute video, and it got maybe 800 views. And I was constantly thinking this is going to be a banging video. Like I was thinking like 50k plus. Like I thought it was going to be amazing, and it just didn't hit. First off, have you had experience of that? And then secondly, what's your kind of thoughts on generative AI and the use of it?
Well, the AI thing, I ain't really got a problem with it.
Yeah,
Like I know some people do, but as long as you use it as a creative tool and you don't
Yeah.
try and use it to make a game or a movie or something like that. Not
yeah,
you're taking away from the actual artist, then fine. But other than that, do what the fuck you want with it.
yeah.
it's it's got like people just they care way too much about shit.
Yeah, I agree to an extent. So I like you can probably see like I don't know whether you can see there. That was my old logo,
Yeah.
and you can tell that that is completely AI. And then I've moved to this logo, which was like drawn by someone for me, and I'm much happier with that. And with the song, I've actually tried to start learning how to like put beats together and do drum beats and things to try and make my own little theme song, and just having a bit of a play with it. And what I do agree with you on is that if you have the creativeness in there, like if I just went into this AI software and said, I want a song about the streamer and content creator Cali, off you go. That's where the problem is. But the fact that I've
Yeah.
actually put my own lyrics in and I've done the creative process and just went, right, make me a beat for it. I feel like that's okay. But then
Yeah,
it
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, it's where people just go, do it for me. I want an app that people can pay £5 for, and it'll help them with their health and nutrition. Because people are doing that, and they are making money off doing that, which is a bit mental,
Yeah.
but it is what it is.
I don't think anything should be that easy.
No,
No.
there should be, going back to our conversation before, there should be a little bit of graft with it, whether that be,
Yeah.
writing a script, putting lyrics in, drawing a brief outline of what you want before putting it into AI. There should be some level of your input there, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, just to close off this section, I'm just going to combine the last two questions into one. So, do you have any content creators that inspire you? And so far on your journey, what's been the most pinch yourself moment?
I mean, for the CEX stuff, I mean, I started doing CEX stuff before I even saw Kale, but
Wow.
he did inspire me to carry on doing it, and it
Yeah.
Yeah.
has worked out in that regard. And then I spoke to Coach Marv. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He makes some pretty good videos. So
Yeah.
definitely an inspiration for the podcast side.
Yeah.
And there's quite a fair few people, to be honest. I just can't name them off the top of the head.
Yeah. No. No.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There
And
are a
how
lot.
about a pinch yourself moment?
Pinch myself moment.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Sorry.
As in, like, something that's happened and you were like, because of like your content, and you were like, fucking hell, like I can't believe this is happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of. Well, I mean, I remember I sent a message to one of my friends, and on Valentine's Day this year, I was at 2,500 followers,
That's mental.
and now I'm at 26K.
Yeah,
So
that is
so
nuts.
so that jump was very, very, very overwhelming because I didn't know what to think of it at first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I just kind of thought, oh, okay, I'm growing like what I wanted to do. And then it got to a point where I was like, oh shit, this is fucking skyrocketing. What the fuck is going on?
So
do,
was the
and
sorry, go on, Poetic.
I'm probably gonna ask the same question as you, so you go for it.
Was there ever like a moment in that? Like, can you looking back? Is there any like one video or one
Yeah,
moment that you think kind of
kicked it off.
open the floodgates of those followers and the engagement?
It's if I look on my phone now, I got one video pinned to the top.
Is this your Juice World one?
No, there you go.
No.
14th of Feb. Yeah, so Valentine's Day. That video was just a video of me going to CEX, picking up a game. The game was Lollipop Chainsaw, the one I picked up. I
Yeah.
don't have it. I don't have it anymore because I sold it. But
Really? Ah,
It's quite a
do you
rare
know what?
game now, isn't it?
Do you know?
it's classed as a rarity.
Mm.
Do you know what? I think that's the first video of yours that I saw, and I actually bought that game like years ago, like when it was like £8 in Asda,
Ah.
because I just thought, why not? And then seeing you speak about it, I was like, shit, I hope I still have that game, and I still do,
Oh,
and
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
downstairs.
it was that video, the one that's pinned on my page, because I uploaded that on the same day I had the 2,500 followers, and then since then it grew.
That's nuts.
Because
That is
I'm
mental.
that video almost has 500k views, like now anyway. But at the time, it just completely blew up, and I had people fucking shooting shit to me in the comments just about my appearance, about what I'm wearing, whatever else. And like that's the one thing that people don't like. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, fucking, I welcome all the hate. No, of course people don't, but
No.
it is what it is. You're online, you put yourself in a spotlight. I suppose
Yeah,
you prepare yourself for that type of scrutiny, don't you?
Yeah, it
yeah.
comes with the territory a little bit, doesn't it?
The one I always get is oh look, you're bald, and I'm like, oh what, really, what? Like, okay, what does this have to do with the game? But yeah, um right, shall we hop on to the
I,
next section?
I just have one more thing to say about that, and I'm surprised you
Go
never
for it.
mentioned it, Cali.
What?
So I was scrolling through Facebook one day, as you do, and Kale did a video, and he was just talking and talking and talking. I was like, oh, normal Kale video, and then he went, oh yeah, and shout out Cali for this recommendation or whatever, and I was like, no fucking way. So
Yeah,
I
he did shout me out on one video.
yeah, and so I actually I think I messaged you, didn't I, Cali? And I was like, mate, have you seen this? So like for me, that'd be a pinch me moment if someone like that knew of me. So fair
Yeah,
play, man. You're obviously doing something right.
100%.
It's that algorithm, bro. It's just trust the algorithm. That's it.
Yeah, that's
He's
it. I think
being humble.
you're the one person to ever say that trust the algorithm, because a lot of
I
people
mean,
give it a lot of hate.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. It provides you some weird shit at like 5 in the morning, but you, you gotta trust the process, and you can't fight it. So
No, exactly.
can't
True,
you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah, I was just
true,
about to say
very
that.
true.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to some kind of, we probably touched on a lot of them already, but just some kind of specialist questions tailored towards you. Not necessarily content or gaming wise, but just you in general. So we have a massive list of about 20. We're not going to go through all of them. Me and Poetic will
Yeah.
just pick maybe 2 or 3 each, and we'll just go from there. Sound good?
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Cool. Poetic, do you want to pick one first? Because I haven't picked mine yet.
Cool. So, as you mentioned, you love to skate. You recently did a YouTube video on the game Skate. Yeah?
YouTube video. Did I?
Did you not?
No, I don't think I did. I mean, I've had a few videos, but I don't think I've done one recently.
On the game Skate.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Anyway, um, well, my question anyway was going to be: have you played the new Skate game? And what do you think of skating games in general? Because I used to enjoy the Tony Hawk stuff, but I haven't really dabbled in it in a long time.
Yeah. To be fair, I enjoy all skateboarding games, even the bad ones, because I just have appreciation for the sport. So,
What's a bad one?
like, probably like Skate It on the Wii.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't buy a skateboard game on the Wii, but yeah.
Did
Sorry,
that
go
have
on.
like the board?
I think it did. I think it did.
I
Yeah.
Really?
may
You
have
had
played. There was like a like like the Wii Fit thing, but it was like
yeah,
an actual skateboard. I think
and
I
then
had
Oh
it.
wow.
and then there was Tony Hawk Ride, which
Yeah,
I never played that, but
I have that.
apparently that's really bad.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It yeah, it was awful. The board was quite cool, but yeah,
Yeah,
apart from that,
apparently the motion controls didn't work at all.
Oh my
no,
god.
no.
Um. Okay, let me think. Okay, we already mentioned Champion the Gamer, which you were a guest on, episode 97, if we got that right. You were discussing how content creation and streaming can make a tangible impact. So, looking back on your journey through content creation, TikTok, and everything you've been through, when did you first realize that you were kind of building that community and that tangible impact?
At first, I didn't really think. I mean, I feel like a lot of us feel like at first we're we're not gonna have any sort of impact. But then
No, yeah,
it got to a point where people like started messaging me and be like, "Oh, thank you for your content. It's helping me." And I mean, someone messaged me the other day and was like, "I'm in rehab. I'm watching your stuff, and it's helping me get through shit."
oh,
And that type of stuff is just like you can't you can't really appreciate it more than you appreciate it, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's like I never thought I'd have any impact or give inspiration to anybody. I just kind of like doing what I do. But
yeah,
then there's so many people that message me on a day-to-day basis that either say good content, you're helping me get through my shit, or you're inspiring me to do things, and that's a good feeling.
yeah,
yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's always great. Is I've had, not to the extent that you have, but I've had the odd person kind of say, I started making videos because of you and stuff, and I'm like, you know like when I think of people like that, I think of the likes of like the Sidemen, Nerd Cubed, PewDiePie, like these, millions and millions of followers. I don't sometimes you don't think that, like, because we're all kind of like in the smaller echelon of creators.
Yeah.
Even you, Cali, with
Yeah,
you're 26K, you're a lot bigger than me and Poetic, um, but you don't really think of that, 2.5K, 26K. If you had that many people in one room,
Yeah, it's
it's a
fucking mad. It's
it's a
mad.
lot of people.
yeah,
Even people with 100 followers, 200 followers, it's like, oh my god, like
yeah. It's
that's
overwhelming.
like, I always think of it because I work in a school. I think of it as in school classes. Like if you have like 300 people following you, you have an entire school following you.
Yeah,
If
I
you think of
mean,
like a school assembly, like that's who
yeah,
you're streaming to.
Yeah, that's crazy to be honest. Like some people don't think about it like that, and I feel like they should think about it like that all the time,
Yeah,
always. Like because when I stream and like look, the streams have got way better now. I have like what maybe a max of like 120 people, sometimes higher,
that's
Whoa,
mental.
like in the
that is
streams.
nuts.
But some people fucking you know hate it, whatever, and they come in the streams trolling, whatever. But imagine, I always say to these people, imagine if you had 100 people sat in your room, just sat behind you,
Watch.
just watching you play a game, not even
Yeah,
saying a word.
Yeah.
I'd be a bit creeped out, I think.
It'd be a mad feeling though.
Yeah, it would. It would.
That would
Should
be
we
nuts.
do one more question each, Poetic? But I'm actually going to go off script with mine.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Do you want to go for yours? Because mine just dropped out of my head.
Yeah, so mine's a little bit more on the content creation side, and I just want to get a bit more info on how well these videos do for you, why you do them, that kind of thing. So you've done quite a lot of videos of like, where you'll show off products or microphones or things like that. But you kind of intersperse. They're not every video. You don't oversaturate it with the constant adverts. What was the thinking behind doing them in the first place? Because I've done the odd one before as well. And what made you think of like the frequency of doing them rather than just because if you put them in every video, you could make loads of money if you wanted to, but you
Yeah.
decide not to. Why is that?
Well, I mean, obviously, because you're speaking on like TikTok short videos, and yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So those really, to be honest, I started doing those before I hit 10K because
yeah,
it was just a little bit of extra money coming in. Like I ain't gonna lie about it. As much as I like making those videos, it
yeah,
was a bit of extra income. And then when I hit 10K and I started making money from the videos instead, I
yeah,
kind
Yeah.
of laid back off the TikTok shop.
yeah.
And
Fair.
I don't really do it as much anymore because I kind of had no need to.
Yeah,
So um I mean like, and to be fair, when you get a product for like, because if you get a lot of free samples, you have to upload a video, otherwise
yeah,
you can get blacklisted,
Oh wow. Okay.
which you don't want to do, because then they won't give you any more free shit if you want it.
yeah,
Yeah.
Um, so with that, it was literally just to earn a bit of money while I was still trying to grow and
yeah.
just keep going. Like I'm not gonna lie about that.
No, it's more than fair. I just because obviously for to the untrained eye, to someone who's not a creator in this space who doesn't understand the community building, they don't understand that if you did one of those videos, every single video, a lot of people would be a bit like, he's just doing a bit of a cash grab here if it was every single video, but you haven't, and I just kind of wanted to get your opinion on that. But no, you're absolutely bang on, mate. Because I've done this. I think I did it for like a mouse mat, and I think I sold maybe like 5 of them, and I think I got like 20 quid out of doing that.
Nice.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I went on to the gaming TikTok shop, looked at the free samples that I could get, and sorted it by highest commission.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
why not? And I saw
Yeah.
this mouse mat. I was like, that's quite nice. I fancy having that myself anyway. So I got it, did a video on it, and sold 5 and made a bit of money. So
Exactly.
Nice.
yeah, I might start
Might
doing
have
a
to.
few more of them actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might have to look into that.
Yeah,
Um. So my question is probably quite simple, but also could be quite hard. Retro games or modern games?
yeah. Ooh,
See, I mean, I love my retro, and I do like modern games, but I don't. I mean, maybe a lot of the time it probably is a bit of nostalgia, but
Mm.
I do prefer the older games. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because back then they were just banging out game after game after game after game after
Yeah.
game, and there was just a fuck ton of them. Like
yeah,
there's like over like close to 5,000 games on PlayStation 2. And
Yeah.
with the newer consoles, you don't. I mean, I don't have a PS5, but like with those types of consoles, I feel like the lifespan of the PS5 is almost done, and you've got like not even close to the range of that,
Yeah.
PS2 had. And I know people say, "Oh, well, games cost less back then," but if you think about it, it cost just exactly the same, but now the rate of it's gone up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, even if a game cost what $1 million,
Mm.
it was $1 million worth back then than it
Yeah.
is to now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 So it doesn't matter how much they spend; they could still bang out game after game after game, but they don't want to do that. And there's loads of IPs that companies are sitting on that they just don't want to do with anymore, like loads.
What's one IP that has been abandoned that you'd like to see make a strong comeback?
One, ooh, you know what? I think if we got another Dead to Rights game, I
Nice.
Okay.
enjoy. Like I haven't played Retribution yet, but I enjoyed the first one when I was younger. Um, and I need to play Retribution, but like I think Dead to Rights would be a really good game to bring back, or Just Cause.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved a little bit just because I don't know the story of any of them.
Neither do
But
I.
yeah,
It's just ultimate destruction.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
That's
gonna
You know,
all.
say, was there a story?
yeah. Do you know what's one game I've just thought of that answers that question? Did any of you ever play the Mercenaries games?
I didn't play the Mercenaries, but I
No.
know a few people that have.
Yeah, oh, they were. I can't remember if they came out around the same time as Just Cause 2 or like a bit before, but they were kind of like more grounded Just Causes. Like rather than flying about and doing all that, it was boots on the ground, but the same kind of
Oh,
level
okay.
of mayhem. It was. I really really enjoyed them. I think I only played like a few hours of each of them because I was like a child when they came out, but they were really really good.
Oh.
Shall we move on to gaming then?
Yes.
And I think this ties in quite well. But I want to talk to you a little bit about Spider Man before we go into it, Cali, because I have opinions on this.
Ooh.
Favorite Spider Man game?
See, now my favorite Spider-Man game is probably Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 2.
Yeah, fair shout.
But I will say I do like. To be fair, I like all of them, but I
Yeah,
don't like it. The one that I think flopped the most for me is Spider-Man 3. Like
yeah,
the swinging in that game is terrible.
yeah,
Like I think the story of it is good for like to go tie in with the movie, but the
Yeah.
rest of it is just really unnecessary shit that didn't need to be made.
yeah. No, I agree. Was that the one where it was like the symbiote, like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Yeah.
one? Yeah. My favorite one, probably a bit of a controversial one, is Ultimate Spider Man. Just because I
See,
thought it was a really cool, different take on it.
that's
Really.
more like a comic book style, ain't it?
Yeah,
I,
Yeah.
I I had it. I played it for like 2 minutes, but I think I had a damaged disc, so I couldn't have a full playthrough.
all
Uh,
Oh,
right.
so
that's jarring.
so I need to get that game again. I could emulate it, but I choose not to be honest.
Yeah. Are you not for emulators then?
I mean, I am because I've been playing Getting Up on the emulator at the moment. I do have the
Yeah.
disc, but I mostly just use the emulators just for like higher quality and stuff like
Yeah.
that, just so I
Yeah,
can
I'm
have a
with you.
bit of a smoother experience. But other than that, I'm not really too bothered whether it's physical or emulation.
Fair enough, mate. Yeah. Love it.
Yeah. So, what's the holy grail in your game collection?
I mean, to be fair, I'll probably say Manhunt 2 because it's the most expensive one I got.
Nice. How much is that?
Yeah.
140 quid.
Wow. That's not as expensive as I thought you were going to say, because there are
Nah,
some mad expensive games.
Yeah.
Q on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And KO's got about 20 of them.
Yeah. No. I think he's buying them just to keep the price high.
Yeah, probably. I wonder how much
Oh.
money he makes from every Kuon video. That'd be interesting to see.
Didn't he make a video on how much money he makes from those
I
videos?
know he's done it on the Pepsi, because whenever he has a Pepsi
Yeah.
Max in his video, it does better for some reason. I need to get that with this. I need to get a Coke sponsorship. Doubt that'll ever happen, but hey, you can dream.
Mate,
Uh,
just ask Red Bull to sponsor you. They'll sponsor anyone.
Yeah,
true.
I'll have to start learning parkour off you then if Red Bull sponsor me, like doing flips and shit. What is very simple one? Well, maybe not. What's your all-time favorite game?
Jet Li's Rise to Honor for the PlayStation 2.
Well, I
Nice.
didn't even
I
know that
didn't
was a
expect you
game.
to. I didn't expect you to say that.
Yeah.
Everyone asks me that question in the streams, and I always say the same thing. I
Yeah.
think I'm a bit biased with it because I feel like it was the game I played the most when I was a kid. Because I had it on a demo. I didn't have the actual game until like years later, and then I got the game and I was like, yes, I finally got the fucking game, and I just played it all night, and I've completed that game like so many fucking times. But it's
Nice.
my love for that game coming from the demo because I didn't have the whole game, so I just had to
Yeah.
keep replaying the demo.
That's awesome.
Nice. That is wicked. This probably is you're probably going to mention the game again, but what's your favorite gaming memory?
Favorite gaming memory? Don't know. I don't think I can really remember a lot of the just like just playing. Probably I don't know. Probably getting Skate Free because I remember I begged my mum for it, and when that
Yeah.
came out, I was just like, I mean, I loved it. I loved Skate, and then going online with your friends and shit like that, just fucking about in lobbies. It was cool.
Yeah.
I loved it, and that's probably one of the top gaming memories, or the pre-order of Black Ops 1, because I remember
Nice.
it was like 6 in the morning. My mom, I literally dragged my mom to Asda and be like, yo, yeah, you ordered the game for me. Now you got to be up at 6 in the morning. You can't sit in bed. I had school that same day as well.
I think we
Nice.
all did.
And
Oh, that's brilliant.
the funny thing is, they didn't even have the game. They sold out in like the
Oh
first
no.
like overnight. They
Oh,
sold out.
mate.
So we had to wait for the delivery at like 7 in the morning, and then I had to grab the game and then go to school. And I couldn't play
Oh
it till after.
no.
So it sucked.
Oh, I used to hate that, having a game waiting for you, and then you got to go to school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was Black Ops 1 the one where they had the Easter egg where you could break out the chair in the
yeah.
main menu? I remember figuring that out and being so hyped, going to my mates in school to tell them. And then they're like, oh yeah, we've known about that for ages. I was like, for fuck's sake. Oh
Oh,
dear. Okay, so is there a game that might not be like critically great or acclaimed, like good reviews or anything like that, but it means a lot to you personally?
A game that's basically shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna have to think now.
Take your time. It's like some of the ones for me are like the old Disney games, like Finding Nemo and Tarzan and stuff like that. They're not great, but
mate,
for
that's
me,
awful. I can't believe you said that. You've put that.
what?
That's so bad.
Why is that bad? The PS1 Hercules on the PS1
Okay.
was
All right.
unreal.
Mate, Hercules is hard.
It
No, yeah,
is.
yeah. No, no, I thought you meant like right now, like you're just going back and playing like the Disney, like Finding Nemo games and being like, oh, this is brilliant.
No, no. So what if I was Poetic?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think now.
Yeah.
I got fucking a shit ton of games about there, and I can't even think off the top of my head, to be honest.
And it is a difficult one, isn't it? Well, maybe the next section might actually help you think of one. So we have
Yeah.
two kind of like a radio station. We have two kind of like features on the show. One that we've done before, and one that you will be the first person to try. So The first one is gaming last meal. Have you listened to the podcast and heard this before?
I don't think I have.
That's absolutely fine. So, essentially, what it is say me and Poetic came to you and said, right, this is your last day that you're able to game. You cannot game after this. So you'll have a starter, which is like a cozy game. Sorry, no, it is like a mini game or a small game that you could play. You have your main game, which is just a AAA RPG, you know, a bigger game, could be GTA, whatever you want it to be. And then you have a dessert, which is kind of like a cozy game, a game that makes you feel happy. But that also can be like, for me, a cozy game might be the Matrix Path of Neo. It doesn't have to be a stereotypical cozy game, just personal to you. So, what would your starter be? Like a mini game or a small game that you would play?
A small game I would play.
Yeah.
A small game I would play probably. I'm gonna say Resident Evil 7 because I can complete that in like an hour.
Yeah,
that's
wow.
that's
Okay.
impressive.
That is impressive.
Have you
Bloody hell.
submitted a speed run for that? Because that's got to be up there.
It comes in with one of the achievements. You have to complete the game in like a certain time.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So if you look on the achievements, it says you got to complete the game in like an hour or 2 hours or something like that. But again, once you do the new game plus, you can get the saw, and you can
Yeah.
just carve your way through enemies. It's so
Right.
easy that way.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That
I like that.
that
I
is
never
still
knew that.
impressive. No.
Oh, okay. What about your main then? A
My
big
my
chunky game.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Ooh.
Oh, is that your favorite one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Out
I
of all
think
of them.
that is the most underrated Assassin's Creed going.
People say Connor's like boring, but I don't care. Like I love his character.
Yeah. Is the background like appealing to you as well? The setting and stuff?
Oh yeah, the American Civil War. I
Yeah.
think it's like I don't know why, but I find English history so boring.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think it's just too long. Like it's so long English
Yeah.
history, and then like American history is like really quite recent if you think about it.
Yeah. Because, like,
Yeah.
what's the American Civil War? Like 1800s? Something like that?
Around 1760, something like that.
Yeah. So that's like what? 250 years ago, something like that. It's not in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah,
It's like what?
Scheme. Yeah, it's not that.
It's 4 generations ago,
yeah.
Yeah.
realistically, which
I
I
mean,
find
we've
mad.
waited for GTA 6. We've waited for GTA 6 longer than that, so.
Yes, yes, we have, we have. It's actually like confirmed now that I'm gonna have my kid before GTA 6. So I'm gonna be a dad before GTA 6, and I was in school
Bloody
playing
hell.
GTA 5.
Congratulations.
Nice one, thank you.
Congrats.
I wasn't fishing for that, but thank you. Okie doke.
Uh,
And your dessert.
Rise to honor.
What was that? Sorry.
Rise to honor.
Jet Li.
Yep.
Yeah, nice. It's fair. Sound done and dusted. So, Poetic, do you want to take this next one?
oh no, you go for it. This is his brainchild. So
Yeah, we were talking about my actual child, but this is my brainchild. So, this is stolen from the TV show, by the way. Have you ever watched Room
yeah.
101?
Room 1, I don't think I have.
So, Room 101 is essentially if you can take something, put it in a safe, throw away the key, never to be opened again, what would it be in a gaming or content creation sense? So for me, I'm actually trying to think what mine would be. Mine would be TikTok dance trends. That would be my gaming room 101 or content creation room 101. What would yours be?
Yeah. But before you answer that, the twist is Dan and I
Oh
have
yeah, I
to
forgot about
come
that.
up with a reason each why it should stay or why it's a good thing. So just keep that in mind.
Mm.
Roblox. put that in a fucking safe and
Oh shit, I
leave
don't
it
know.
leave it in there.
Right. Just for context, I think me and Poetic do both agree with you, but now
Yes.
we have to come up with a convincing argument why it shouldn't be in room 101. So I'll go first if that's okay, Poetic.
Fuck. Okay, go on.
So I work in a school, and
Fuck. I think you're gonna say what I'm gonna say.
a lot of the children a lot of the children really struggle with their emotional and mental health needs, and it's a really good way to help them regulate whilst outside of the classroom before they go into the classroom. They will be playing inappropriate games, but that's by and by.
Fuck. Similar to Dan, I would say that Roblox is good because it allows it's like a gateway into gaming for the younger generation. And yeah, I feel like I'm chatting so much shit.
That's just a podcast in general, mate.
Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh, okay. Yeah.
Do you have any
Yeah,
others?
has that convinced you
Well, yeah. Has that
that
convinced you?
Roblox should stay?
What? Sorry, what was that?
Has that
Has
convinced you that Roblox should stay?
I mean, I completely understand the mental health aspect for it,
Yeah.
and it helps kids like regulate their emotions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like it's had too much shit around it for it to be positive anymore.
Yeah,
Like you
Yeah.
don't
I do agree.
like there's no other like I'd never hear about the issues coming out of Roblox from any other game ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You never hear it.
yeah. There's
No,
there's a
absolutely.
lot of I'm not going to say the word, but there are certain types of people who will
Yes.
prey on younger people,
Yeah.
and obviously we deal with that a lot in my line of work, and it is fucking disgusting.
Exactly. I
So
mean,
Yeah.
I
my
think it needs to
my
go.
son my son plays it, and I've tried to tell him, you're like, it's not only kids that play the game, like
Yeah,
Mm.
it is older people, and I mean, he's 9, but he doesn't understand it whatsoever.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot, and I think because like, I've never played it, but my understanding of it is almost like a server where people can build their own games and have creativity, which on the surface sounds amazing. But I know for a fact, because kids that I work with have told me, they play games where they can sell certain things that they shouldn't be selling in the
Yep.
game and learning about that whole world, and you're a bit like,
That's
what?
nuts.
um
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, it's absolutely mental.
I mean,
Um,
to be fair, it should be make a platformer, make a side scroller,
Yeah.
make an FPS,
yeah.
but don't make something that has harm within the younger generation.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not great. I think if it was policed better, go for it, but it's not. So,
No.
and it is just a money making thing because like Robux are like
Yeah.
I hear Robux more than like PlayStation gift vouchers or Steam vouchers or like that's what it was when I was
Yeah.
younger. Steam, PlayStation, Xbox vouchers, Microsoft vouchers, whatever you want to call them. And that was it. But now it's like you got V Bucks, Robux, whatever type of books, and I feel like these companies don't really care how old people are. They just kind of go and take the money, take the money, take the money, and
Yeah.
it's not good for anyone. I don't think.
I mean, these are like billion-dollar companies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like they don't fucking need to prey off younger people, but I
yeah,
guess it is what it is, and you can't do anything about it.
yeah, and the
No.
use of FOMO as well. I think because like look at Fortnite for as an example. Now, one thing I do like about Fortnite, and I'm not sure if it's still the case, but when I played it, all of the stuff that you could pay for was aesthetic. It didn't actually like change the skill level or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual
Yeah.
gameplay or anything like that. So that was good for like someone like me who can go into the game, play it for free, and go, nah, I'm not fussed about all that. It doesn't change the game. I'm happy with this skin, whatever. But for someone who's, we'll use, 9 as an example because your son's 9. For someone who's 9 and they're going into school and their mates are going, oh, I've got this skin, I got this skin. How much you pay for that skin? 20 quid. Oh, well, I want that skin now because everyone else has got it. And then a week later, they've got another skin. How much you pay for that? 20 quid.
yeah,
It
yeah.
soon adds up.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And it's one thing that I'm like very wary of, especially now that I'm having a kid. I'm thinking about it a lot more. And I don't know how much I'm actually going to let my kid game, really, which is
Really?
sad. Yeah, I think I'll try and keep it single player as much as possible, but I
Yeah.
don't know whether I'll be able to do that. But
I
we
mean,
shall see.
it's harder when they get older, of course, because they have their
Yeah,
own mind and they can pretty much do what they want. I mean, I probably
yeah,
should have started my son off a lot earlier playing probably older games,
yeah,
but now if I try and I show him my PS2 and he's like, well, that's old shit. and he just says all of my games are bad because they're old.
yeah,
So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
so I'm just like, oh, I failed, but it is what it
You
is.
haven't failed. You
It,
haven't failed.
it is what it is. I can't get him to play a PS2 game or even an Xbox 360 game. The only ones he will play are like, Maneater, the shark one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he enjoys that, but maybe that's just because he likes eating humans. I don't know. But
Let's hope not.
other than that, I think he just enjoys the exploring the ocean and eating fish
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah,
So, and that seems harmless to me.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Poetic, do you want to start us off on the next section?
Yep. So quick fire round. We'll just fire questions at you. Just fire back the first answer that pops into your head. Favorite content memory?
When my content blew up, because
Bet that
I'll
was easy.
Yeah,
because I'll remember that forever.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, best console of all time.
PS2,
Good
Ooh,
choice.
okay. If you could make your own video game, what would your dream game be?
Nightmare on Elm Street, first person story.
That was fast.
You thought about that one.
Yeah.
I've had that game in my head for years. I want someone to make it, but it'll never be done.
Get it made, mate. Get it done.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 3 games of all time.
Top 3 games of all time. So it's got to be. I'm just gonna say one of the Assassin's Creeds
Yeah.
because I mean, okay, Assassin's Creed 3
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that one. And then there's Jet Li's Rise to Honor,
Mm-hmm.
of
Yeah.
course, and then probably any one of the Splinter Cell games.
Oh, yes.
Mate. That is a good top 3, to be fair. That's a very good
Yeah.
top 3.
I can't decide between the Splinter Cell because I think they're all good.
They're all
They are
brilliant.
brilliant.
They're all
Yeah.
absolutely
They're all
amazing.
brilliant.
Better than Metal Gear, do we think?
Never played Metal Gear, so I wouldn't know.
Neither have I.
As someone that this is going to be controversial. As someone,
I'm getting ready to clip it.
I think gameplay wise, like purely gameplay wise, I do think I prefer Splinter Cell.
Nice.
There's just like the moment to moment gameplay hits a lot quicker because like you can be doing something in Metal Gear Solid, and then all of a sudden you've got like a hour and a half cutscene.
Yeah. Like I couldn't do it. I could not do
So
it.
yeah.
Okay, so that is where we kind of wrap up the podcast, Cali. But before we do so, we always give you the opportunity to ask any questions of us. And they can be a general question to both of us, they can be individual. You can do as many as you want as a little thank you for coming on the podcast.
All right, I got one for you, Dan. How do
Okay.
you feel about the position you're in at the moment with your content?
The position I'm in at the
Oof,
moment,
that's a
that's a
great.
very good question.
Are,
So,
are you happy? Are you not happy with it, or are you just okay?
so at the minute, I am happy with streams. I'm really enjoying streams over on Twitch. They're going really, really well. Both enjoyment for me, I feel like the viewers are getting a lot out of it, and selfishly, monetarily, they're doing quite good as well. Um, the short form, I'm okay with because the clips from my streams are doing well. I feel like I'm editing them enough to be funny without burning myself out. But I would like
Mm.
to do more kind of like streamer tips and what my setup looks like because I feel like I'm one of these people that I don't like paying for software to do things for me. If I can find a free version, I will, and I'm quite good at finding workarounds for things. So I feel like
Pirate
I've got
Bay.
yeah, yeah. But I feel like I've got a lot of tips and like problems that I've came across that other people probably have and haven't got a clue how to fix. So I'd like to do a
Yeah.
few videos, just like how do you get your sound going through OBS and TikTok Studio at the same time? Some people don't understand how to do that. Um, I want to do like streaming for beginners. I want to become kind of like here are my stream clips, but also if you want to start, this is what you can do. Um, as you probably saw, me and Poetic have Timeless in just over a week. Sorry,
That's
so I
nuts.
want to do more stuff like that, going to
Yeah.
conventions and being a creator. Hopefully, one day doing panels. But in terms of like follower count and growth, that's never bothered me. Like, however fast or slow it goes, it doesn't really matter to me. And I suppose that's because with Twitch, I now it'd be nice to be monetized on TikTok and things like that, but it's not a need.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
like with Twitch, it's becoming more of a thing where probably like every 2 months I'll get a payout, and that'll get me a new piece of kit or a new game, and that
Yeah.
does me. If you told me 10 years ago that I'd get paid even a fiver for playing games, I'd say, what are you on about? What have you taken? You know, well, probably not 10 years ago, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I feel like at the minute I'm happy with where it's going. I'd like to do more frequency, and I feel like the way that I hit that is with the kind of the stream help and things like that, rather than because like I had a few days off streaming last week because of like personal reasons, and because of that, I don't have any clips left now for next week. I never post on a Sunday anyway. I give myself one day off, but I don't have anything for
Yeah.
tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to film a few things tonight and get that done. But I think just I want to get to a point where whilst I'm kind of getting my schedule sorted while the baby's here, because I'm gonna have a bit of time off. I want it to not feel like I've had time off. I want
Yeah,
to have that many videos ready. Whether I do that or
Yeah.
not remains to be seen, but that's the goal. So I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, I probably feel about a 6 out of 10 with my content at the minute. I feel like I'm doing well, but there's a big bit of improvement that needs to happen. So yeah, sorry, I went off on a massive tangent then.
it's cool.
No, no, no.
It's cool. That's good, bro. That's honestly just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll get wherever you want to go. At
Yeah,
least that's what I believe, anyway.
yeah,
And
Yeah,
good
no.
advice.
I got one more for both of you. Top three game characters.
Game characters. Go on, Poetic. You go
Ooh.
first with that one. Let you talk for a
Um,
bit.
uh, Super Mario.
Oh yes, great choice.
Um, shit. Super Mario. The funny thing is, we had a podcast episode where we rank game characters, right?
We did, yeah.
Um,
I'm gonna look at
I
the
go, yeah,
games now.
Super Mario, Master Chief,
Oh yeah.
and gosh, do you know what? I ca- I can't remember what his name is, but the main character from the first infamous game.
I
I
can't
can't
remember.
remember.
I can't remember his
I know
name.
what you
either.
mean. No.
Yeah, but I think he was cool. I miss Infamous,
Yeah,
but
that
yeah,
was a good game.
those will be my three.
That's another franchise that needs to come back.
It
Yeah.
does. Oh, for me. Oh, this is probably recency bias with it just coming out, but Edward Kenway. Spyro
Oh,
and
Spyro.
Tomb Raider. I think they're my three. There are a few that
Okay.
could be there, like Henry of Skalitz and Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh, for fuck! Do you know what? Yeah, I was literally waiting. Yeah, I was literally waiting
I knew I'd get it
for
in
you to
there.
wrap up and then be like, "We've not mentioned Kingdom Come Deliverance." Cali,
Right.
just for context, every single episode that we have done, every single one, there has always been a mention of Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I've
And
never played the game, to be honest. It's not really my thing.
No, it's very, very slow, but like me, so I like it. Okay, any other questions, Carly? You can't say no.
Nah, no,
No?
I'm good.
Cool. Okay.
Wicked.
Lastly, before we wrap up, just tell everyone again where they can find you, what you do, and then we'll wrap up.
My name is Cali. You can find me on TikTok at TikTok handle Cali HDVR.
Wicked.
Nice. Amazing. Okay, guys. I was about to wrap up then. I don't know why, but Poetic. No,
No,
Poetic.
go
You're
for
the
it.
king of no, you're the king of doing it.
All right, gamers. Thank you so much for watching and or listening to today's episode. This has been the first episode of season 5, and Callie, you've been an absolutely amazing guest. So
Yep.
thank you so much for your time. We will definitely have you back on, probably more to discuss less about gaming and more about like your skating and all of that stuff, because that is pretty cool, and try to convince you to do some more parkour.
Yeah.
But with that, thank you so much for spending well over an hour with us. And as always, gamers, happy
Happy
gaming.
gaming.
I thought I'd join
Nice.
in.